I'm on the outside looking in. I would be scared to say with intentions, free Melly. Because damn near everybody who said it and who truly meant it, and I could just name them. King Von, he did. Pop Smoke, he did. Julio, he did. Who else was on there? Trippy Red, he going through hell with his baby mama. Trippy Red, yes he is. Who else you had on there? Little Dirt, Boosie. Oh, it's like everybody who said Free Melly is catching hell. So, spoonful of game. I don't know if you looking at it the way I've been looking at it, but ever since Boosie decided, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go to this courthouse and I am going to support somebody who I know did it. I know he did it. I know he did it. He ain't do it how I did with Marlo Mike, but I know he did it. And because of that, to show him that I am grateful. Yeah, that's what he did. To show him that I am grateful. I'm gonna go down there to that trial. And guess what happened to Boosie? Boosie ain't been having fun since, like, right after Boosie went to that trial, one of the Melly trials, and complained about somebody sleeping. He went to Los Angeles, California to do a video and got picked up by the what? Feds.
Let's talk. Melly, even that chat going up, free Melly. Man, everybody that's saying free Melly, that's to you and your mama and your daddy and everybody that look like you. And it's me, I said it. Y'all bitches, man. Boosie down there support Melly. He flaw as fuck for that. But he don't even know that nigga Melly. Nigga talks, oh, I want Melly free because that nigga bought me some snacks and magazines at a magazine. Snacks and magazines at the airport. What? Man, nigga, why you ain't go to Marlo Mike trial? Nigga? Fuck you this nigga trial. Marlo Mike in that bitch fight for his life, nigga. Nigga, you got that man stunned up the road doing all that goddamn time, but you enough for Melly. And got them niggas in Louisiana fighting for their goddamn Baton Rouge, fighting for their life. Nigga, you got your priorities fucked up, nigga. Go back to your hometowns, scary ass nigga. Shit.
Boosie been catching hell ever since, bruh. Ever since Boosie has been catching hell. Boosie been catching hell. This is real. Everybody in my mind who was like Free Melly, they been catching hell. Little Dirt, man, listen, what Little Dirty Dirt going through right now? He was out there saying what? Free Melly. Y'all don't remember that? He was out there saying Free Melly. Yeah, Free Melly. You know what I'm saying? It look like here both of them gonna be in the same damn place.
Recent case that they brought against your son, we haven't seen any comments about it from yourself. We would just like to know your feelings on the matter so that we can share with the wider public.
Alhamdulillah. we first like to thank everyone for their support, their love, the encouraging words that they gave us as a family. We thank the fans and everyone who stood by us. I leave all legal issues to the lawyers to break that thing, what's dealing with that, the legal issues behind it. As far as the family, as far as me as a father, one thing I said that it's mighty strange that once he started doing good out there, once he stayed away from all the gangbanging and dissing the dead and doing things out there in the street, when he turned his life around, when he on his dean now, practicing religion, doing things for the community, bringing about peace in Chicago and throughout various cities, all of a sudden now he being indicted, just right off the Muslim conference that we had in Chicago calling for peace. Now, 3 to 4 days later, he's being indicted after that,
Julio Fulio, what happened when Julio Fulio was like, free Melly? Free Melly. Hey, I got a video where I said it a while back. I said, man, y'all gotta be crazy. Ain't no way in the hell I'm making all this money and I'm gonna work for this. I said, you're literally basically cursing yourself. Boosie went to court. Yeah, I think I'm bull jabbing. Go look it up. Boosie went to Melly court, and maybe like a couple of days after that, his ass got picked up by the feds, and he's still fighting that right now today. Don't got in a car accident, don't got shot at. All kind of bad stuff been happening to Boosie. That's why when I saw them saying that, Trippie Redd, he done moved down to Florida, got him an all-black house. Real. And really meaning it with intentions, they don't sign their deal. I don't see how nobody else can't see it. And they wonder why things are going wrong for them. I don't stand as a fan. I'm not a fan of none of their music. I don't know nothing about their music. I'm a fan for justice. To be what? Served accordingly. Whether it's a physical way or spiritual way. You gotta get yours. And I said it in the video. I said, man, everybody who was saying, oh, free Melly, they gonna get theirs. And if Melly was so innocent, I would love to know why Mariah didn't show up. Why she just didn't want to come. Keep rereading the Maybach with the notes, what's on them notes and stuff. Tell him I said, because he passed the kites. The kites went to what's his name? I think his name is Terrence Mathis. They went to Terrence. And Terrence could barely goddamn read. So Terrence trying to figure out, he said, yeah, keep a vibe on me, either like ice cream when I get out, like they're supposed to entice her. Her mammy said they don't want no ice cream. They don't want no cookies and cream or butter pecan ice cream or Napoleon. They want money. Yeah, they want money. Yeah, that's what they want. They got all kind of witch doctors, and that's what this video made for voodoo people up in there. But it's backfiring on them. Everything that they tried to do has backfired. And like I said, if Melly was so damn innocent, why did he disrespect the family?
Heather Walker has the video. She's live with more. Heather.
Yeah, it's a moment that's making many cringe. Melly blowing a kiss in court.
He did it a couple times. Yeah. So he was doing it a couple times. That wasn't his first time. Yeah.
Jamel Demons, known as Ynw Melly or Melly, has been seen smiling and laughing in court, but it was this moment that is now being shared online.
Really?
He appears to be praying and then blows a kiss. The mother of one of the victims calling it disrespectful.
I walked out because I don't what you praying for, because you sitting over there like you don't got no remorse. Like every time I walk in, you smiling, This ain't the time for that. This case is sad. This is serious.
Leandra Phillips' son, Christopher Phillips, known as Ynw Juvie, and Anthony Williams, known as Ynw Sack Chaser, were both shot and killed while in an SUV with Melly and Cortland Henry back in October of 2018. The victims' families say all four were close, and before the murder charges, Melly was considered a best friend.
This somebody that we knew, this somebody that we loved, this somebody that we trusted. Like, we watched him grow up literally. So this is like a sad.
Yeah, keep Riri in the
Investigators say
Maybach.
they
Hello.
worked together to dissuade at least one witness from cooperating.
Jamal Demons.
Rapper Ynw Melly facing even more trouble this week, now accused of tampering with a witness in his double murder case. Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demons, is already in custody, but new allegations say he developed a, quote, sophisticated system to communicate with individuals outside of the Broward County Jail, including his co-defendant, Cortland Henry.
Cortland Henry, come on up.
Cortland Henry. According to court documents, Melly, who does not get phone privileges while in custody, recruited another inmate named Terrence Mathis to help him talk to Henry. They also say Henry, who is on house arrest waiting for his own murder trial, allegedly delivered messages for Melly more than 100 times in the last year. Investigators say Demons would write notes and have them passed to Mathis, who would then call Henry and pass along Melly's instructions. During one of those calls, a detective heard Mathis giving directions to Henry to keep Rihanna away from court, and said Henry was clearly uncomfortable with getting those directions on a recorded call. Rihanna, investigators say, is a code name for Melly's former girlfriend, Mariah Hamilton, who has not been cooperative with the state's investigation so far. This charge they are now facing is tampering with a witness in a capital case, which by itself...
But we are so innocent. Mama telling the courts, I got COVID. Hey, I got COVID. So, telling the court she has COVID, right? But that was all a goddamn lie. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. She's a witch, too. She gonna age quicker than milk. She already aged. She already look older than what she is. You're gonna age real quick. All your deeds gonna show in your face. That's what my grandma would say. All your ugly ways and your deeds are going to be exposed in your goddamn face. Yeah. She around here telling the court she got COVID. Well, if you were so sick, right, you didn't want to go for the deposition, talk about you got all this evidence and didn't show and prove, and you want, you want your Fifth Amendment, you want to, why was you taking pictures? Like, that's the only thing I can't get over for this deposition. She telling people she got proof that they didn't do it. She got COVID. Right here. Let me share this from the Bible courthouse. We were just informed that Miss King has COVID and we'll need to reset her deposition. I will get back to you with new dates. Thank you, Lisa. Despite a claim of COVID, Miss King was posting in the days prior to her deposition about partying and photos with a caption, always F him like I'm sorry. Girl, you're pathetic. You're pathetic. Your son around here fighting for his life. And you around here talking about having sex with somebody like you're sorry. Yeah, she was all on her phone, child. What deposition? What innocence? And that's what I don't get from these low vibrational fans. Like, like for instance, like if he didn't do it and they showed that Cortland, he had gunpowder on him. That was so Melly could set his ass up to go down for the crime. That was all that was for. It was the set boiling up to go down because Melly knew the police was going to come. Then, if it was a drive-by, why you going to shoot them after they already dead? Make it make sense. So you mean to tell me? And then, I could just go on and on. They got shot from the left side. The person was sitting right behind the driver. Why do we have shots on the right side of the passenger car? Come on. And then the gunshots to the car go straight in that Jeep. It don't look like when Tupac them was in that drive-by with the bullets. It look like it's like slanted because the car moving. So when the bullet hit it, it did like a movement. Yeah, I got COVID. But let me post this picture. Let's post on the gram, you know? Let's post. Yeah, let's post this on the gram. Hey. She don't give a damn about her son either. And that's why all of them are going to get it. Every last one. Every last one, bro. She ain't even want to come in for the deposition. If her son is so innocent. Okay, now, if her son was so innocent, why we never heard her one time say, my son innocent? And not even that. When Kendrick Lamar came out with that song, and if they not my friends, I pray to God I'm not Ynw Melly. You know what she said? Oh, we love Kendrick. We do. Yeah, we love him. And he talk out your nose like you do a little coke, because you definitely talk out your nose. You give stuffy nose, like your nose is never clear, like you always congested. Listen to her talk. She sound like she's always congested. And the only people I know, well, sinus problem, but Christina Aguilera, right? Yeah, so if you were so, like if your son was so innocent, why did he go through all of this stuff to conceal people from showing up in court? Why did his co-defendant, do what he did with them drawings of the courtroom, the jurors and stuff like that? Why? Who gave him that? That's the thing about that. I wonder, cause if he wasn't able to get there, in my mind, we may be able to. No, I think that was with jury selection. I don't know if they was recording it, but we may be able to see who was sending that stuff to Cortland, because whoever did it, they was in the courtroom the same day it was going down. Like, how do Cortland know about this? Let's talk about it. How do he know about this stuff? How do he know about this? He wasn't there. That means somebody had to have been there to give him that information. They wasn't showing the jurors on TV. How do he know this? White lady. I mean, I don't know, bro. Unless Melly, but I don't recall seeing Melly write nothing down in court. Like, how did Portland get there? Somebody met up with Portland and gave Portland that, bro. And that's why they caught his ass and locked him up. Tooted up now for Melly. Yeah, the way you was tooting it up, the way a woman would, talking about free Melly. Now your ass begging to be freed. That's why I said everybody who was like, oh, even her ass got locked up. Yeah, she don't been locked up since dealing with this Ynw Melly situation. Her ass don't have a taste of the jail cells too, didn't you? Huh? Yeah, you had a taste of it too. So that's all I'm saying. Like, man, it's funny though because not what happened. It's funny how I could see these demons that look human, but they are not human. They black. Yeah, they black. They are black too. People always want to call the white man the demon, but who's standing up there advocating for the victims? I said, who is standing up there advocating for the victim's family? Who is not sitting, but standing up there advocating for the victim's family? Who? Who? And Alexandra Buckaloo, I think she probably don't have her damn baby. I think she don't gave birth to that baby by now. She gonna be ready, bro, refreshed and ready. Don't have the baby, cause remind y'all she was pregnant when the last time we saw Alexandria Buckaloo was definitely pregnant. So we had that lady and we had the guy with the pepper hair there standing there, with without Miss Alexandra Buckaloo, but Miss Alexandra Buckaloo is the lead prosecutor on the case. Ain't none of them black. None of them. Ain't none of them black, but they are fighting for the victims. My hat's off to them. Yeah, they putting in their work. Alexandria Buckaloo gonna be fresh and ready because all she had time to do after she had her baby, I know she probably breastfed her baby and went over her cases that she got. Cause Melly case ain't the only case she got, but it's one of the biggest ones. Yeah, it's going down. This time go around ain't gonna be no sneaking somebody in there that's a fan that's gonna say, oh, come on to this side. We gonna say he innocent because guess what? Most jurors wanted to convict his ass. Manipulator woman was to blame. And before I leave, a lot of channels don't like my channel, and I don't give a damn. I'm not here to be liked amongst low vibrational people. I vibe with who I vibe with. That's what it's all about. I couldn't be around y'all because y'all the type that would get me off and go try to give my sons a hug and say, oh, I don't like people like that. And to anybody listening, I already warned my children. I said, man, y'all get the hell away from anybody like Melly or his mammy. That's right. Get far away as you can from any human being like them. Infinite love, life, and a good vibration, and it would always be over here on the Feel It Is Balanced Energy channel. It's gonna always be justice for YNW Sack Chaser and YNW Juvie. It's gonna always be there. And like I said, their energy is on a high vibration because everything that these guys tried to do to get up out of this situation, it has backfired. And everybody who has literally supported them, talk about Free Melly, majority of them are dead. And the other ones who are alive, they are catching pure hell. And I am about to hell. They're catching pure hell. I ain't lying. All those celebrities just about who like free them, free them, free them. Man, damn near every last one of them